You want that green soda? I sell you some. I told you this bad shit wasn't gonna work. You want badges?
Opinion disclaimer. The views and opinions expressed by Just Our Opinion podcast are those of the authors and do not necessarily reflect the official policy or position of any of our sponsors. Any content provided by our guest or authors are of their opinion and are not intended to malign any religion, ethnic group, club, organization, company, individual, anyone, or anything.
See, funny thing about love is you never really know when it's coming, but you better believe you'll know when it's there. True story. I must have been searching, though I wasn't looking for much. Checking out the scene, wasn't trying to get my numbers up. You know I keep it cool. I prefer to stay in the cut. Don't want no attention on me when I'm trying to shake the blues up off me. But then I saw your face, it caused my heart to race. Girl, you're looking like $1,000,000. Something about the way you strut your stuff. Oh, girl, you're fine as you wanna. What I'm supposed to do? Something told me got time to lose. Go ahead and bust a move. Funny thing about love, when it comes and goes, you never know. So you gotta keep your heart exposed, and you can be sure there's no cause and no cure. And if it wants you, oh, it'll come and find you. Fall back just a little. Don't wanna lead you on. Don't wanna push a feeling and make the feeling gone. You see, I got your number, but still I ain't used the phone. No, I let it breathe for a minute, baby. Next thing I know, you call. Damn. One thing I know about love, you never know when it's coming, but you sure know it when it does. Yeah. One thing I know about love, you might get what you ask for, so you better be sure it's what you want. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Funny thing about love, when it comes and goes, you never know. So you gotta keep your heart exposed, and you can be sure there's no cause and no cure. And when it wants you, oh, it'll come and find you. Yeah. One thing I know about love, you never know when it's coming, but you sure know it when it does. Yeah. One thing I know about love, you might get what you ask for, so you better be sure.
What's good?
Hello.
What's crack-a-lackin'?
Hello, peoples.
Welcome
Happy
to
Wednesday.
Just Our Opinion with Robin.
Mike.
And Ty.
Man, I am trying to get my life together today.
It's been a rough one.
It's been a rough one. I'm really trying to get my life together today.
Let them use you.
For sure, man. For sure.
Right.
Look, today we talking about bills. Stay in your financial lane when it come to dating.
Yes.
Listen, I'm with it all today. Just I'm giving this disclaimer that yeah, I'm gonna probably hurt a few of y'all feelings today. Y'all ain't gonna like me by the end of this show. I got things to say, and I ain't pulling no punches, and I just don't really care how you feel. So cuff your feelings and clench your pearls and get ready. Let's go, fellas.
Let's do it.
Pardon me and my tone. You can't step to my throne. They ain't working like me. I did this on my own. You asking where we been, huh? I don't know where to begin, huh? All this dirt on my skin. I just came here to win.
Doo-doo.
What's good?
That's how we do it. I
Nah.
just came here to win because it's Wednesday. Get it?
That is such a dad joke.
Sure, Mike.
It's Wednesday.
Whatever you say. So as y'all see on the table, we got all of our brands that roll with JOO, and we roll with them on the table. Just this week, Island John is available in Michigan.
Man, that's huge
what's
news.
up.
That's big. That's big.
Show 'em that Island John.
So shout out to Island John. You can grab some. I was at Yum Village earlier. I stopped by Yum Village earlier. They got boxes on deck.
All
So
flavors.
make sure y'all check out Black Spirits website, Island John website. And they'll have all of the listing of all the stores you can get that Island John at. But we've been telling y'all that it's coming, and we've been telling y'all that it's the truth, and it's finally here.
It's arrived.
So y'all can go get y'all some Island John. Because I don't care how many bottles I can buy. Don't touch mine. That's just what it is. So make sure y'all hit up that Island John. We got the Black Mama Vodka at the table. We got the Den of Thieves at the table. Of course, we got the Duke and Dame at the table. The LS Cream Liqueurs at the table. The Stock the Bar is at the table. The Tusk is at the table. The 10-1 is at the table. The Moral is at the table. And then the For Kings Not Gods is at the table. So
we got Black Excellence at the table.
yes, sir. Yes, sir. So I'm excited about that. So make sure y'all check out all of these dynamic brands. I was at Park Place earlier as well, and a lot of them are at Park Place. So make sure y'all check out Park Place in Southfield because they got quite a few of these brands. And then, of course, y'all can buy them all at Yum Village as well.
Right.
Yummy, yummy.
So y'all know what time it is. Before we get going, and before I get to hurting feelings, and y'all get to clinching pearls, and before y'all get all in our DMs and y'all get offended and things like that, I just want y'all to know that I have no filter today, and I think some people in my life learned that today. I'm just not in a mental space to bite my tongue today, I guess. So sorry.
Hey,
That's all
it
I got.
is what it
That's all I
is.
got. So y'all know what it is. Before we get started, y'all know it's time to share that page. Y'all know what to do. Y'all know what we have to do, and y'all know what time it is.
Yep.
Mike, hit that beat.
So, Ty, go ahead.
Go ahead with what? Sound like I need some shrooms with this beat.
Let's go. Come on. It's about to drop.
Yeah.
It's about to drop.
I say I think you moved a little
It's
quick on that
about to
one.
drop. It's about to drop.
I want y'all to share that page
And subscribe, please.
and subscribe, especially
Let's
the
go. Go and share that page. Go and share that page.
Go,
and share
go,
that page.
go.
Go and
share that page.
And subscribe. Go and share that page. Like and subscribe.
Our numbers low, we need them up. So hit that button and don't say
What? Share the page. That's all you got. Let me take it over. Go and share that page. Just like Jones telling you what to do. It's the JOO crew. Yeah, we coming through. And Robin looking like, what the heck y'all doing? We messing up the share that page beat and we through. So
that's
Share
why
that,
it's off the
share
dome.
that, share that page.
Yeah.
Share that page.
what?
Share that page.
Everybody.
Just make sure you share that page. Okay.
Yeah.
I needed to
That
have a
one
couple.
needed Jesus.
Y'all didn't let him use y'all at all. And it just,
Nope.
it got to, I didn't even know what to say. I just,
Like let them struggle through it.
I'm going to let y'all struggle straight
You know,
on.
sometimes you're not gonna get Jordan had an off game every
I
time.
know.
So.
That beat was too fly for my skill set.
Okay.
I'm so sad.
Right.
So listen, we talking about
Wait.
All
Before
right.
we start, before Robin go off on y'all, I would just like to say this weekend was a very special time in my
Oh
life.
Lord. We already know.
Oh no, haters. So I have to tell you lovely people out here about this weekend. So my fellow showmate Mike and I, we went out to to the bar club or whatever, getting our drink on. It was dark. It was clubbing music. It was banging.
He texted my damn phone at 1:00 in the morning.
Yes, I did. It was banging up there. So we walk in. We go straight to the bar. Mm-hmm. Now, once we go to the bar, we're ordering drinks. And
our associate producer is on our job.
Right. So we're ordering drinks and everything. And right when we're ordering drinks, out of nowhere, someone come tap me on my shoulder. And I turn around like, who is this all tapping me on my shoulder? And this young lady came up to me and she was like, I just love your podcast. I was like, oh.
He almost fainted.
Really? I was like, you watch our show? You know who I am?
And she
was like, yes. It did make me feel all special. They know me now. Once you get recognized in the club, in the dark, people actually know you.
Would you like some horns for that?
Sure. So I got to shout out our very special fan out there. I told her I would send her a shout out. Her name is Kelly. Thanks for watching the show.
Kelly, you better be in the comments. I need to see this right now.
Thanks for making my day.
Right now. So
you know,
we got a comment from Vaughn, and it say, ain't nobody coming to see you, Ty.
Kelly did.
He probably paid her.
Oh, absolutely. I could believe that. 100.
My mom made it.
He probably paid her.
Well, and moving on.
Right. This just in.
And moving on. So again, we talking about dating within your wage. And I'm a strong advocate for this. And it's a little biased too, because guys don't necessarily have to date their wage, right?
Are you serious?
No, you gonna let me finish?
Yeah, please finish. Yes.
You gonna let me finish?
Yes. Today. Go ahead.
All right. What I mean by guys don't have to date their wage is guys can go get them a little ragamuffin and she can have this Cinderella dream. You know what I'm saying? A chick go get her a little scrub dude and try to give him the dream of male Cinderella.
I see what you're saying, yes.
And we looking at her like that's what you're doing. So you out here done found you another kid, basically. You know what I'm saying? You out here out here taking care of somebody's son.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. Why you want to jump into the hell I'm doing over here.
Sometimes you got to make it plain.
That's what I meant by guys get to kind of play around with dating their wage.
Okay. Yeah, you do. I absolutely agree with you there. So you can be a 6-figure millionaire guy and you can go date the chick that work at McDonald's.
Yeah.
So yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely.
But when I look at it, when you say dating our wage, I think the difference is our wage when you're talking about guys is not necessarily money when we're talking about dating our wage. So based on how much money you have, determine the level of chick that you can date. 1 through 10. If you work at McDonald's, you're not getting a 10. It's just not happening.
What if she a 10 and work at McDonald's too?
We don't care about that. See, it's the opposite of you guys. How fine you are, the guys with the more money you can attract. But it's the difference with us. The more money we have, the finer the chick we can get.
Here's my take on it. It's like this: if you are a male and you make a lot of money, you can go get you a hood house and fix it up. Nobody's gonna say anything about that.
Right.
They're like, it's your investment. You're investing. You taking this from 0 to 100.
Depending on the hood.
It just depends.
Yes.
But if a woman is doing that, she's looked down upon because, like you said,
and that's what Robin, I was saying.
Like,
yeah.
It's like, oh, you ain't letting, like, you carrying this man. Like, you know, he's not a full man because you doing everything for him. You financially supporting him and this, that, and the other. and more men hate that being sitting in that position than it is. Well, society, I feel like has made that kind of acceptable to a certain extent. But I personally feel like in the dating realm, I feel like it shouldn't matter. I just personally feel like that.
Why is that?
Because you got a lot of people with money who don't have no type of morals when it comes to anything. Just because you got money, that don't make you automatically a certain class of person except for your money. Like you could be pretty with money and still don't nobody want to mess with you. But the same chick that don't have as much and she probably look better and stress free, we pass her up because it just depends. And for us, money ain't an issue
because
anyway.
she don't have as much money, or because I don't think money is a woman's currency. I think her beauty is her currency.
I believe that.
So,
beauty and her physique.
Yeah. So you're saying just because she's not as attractive as the other girl don't necessarily mean.
No, I'm saying money don't. To me, money is not the reason why I would date you. Having it or not.
Cue all rude comments. All right, so let me tell you how I feel about this.
Go ahead.
I don't only think dating within your currency is money either.
Right.
One of the issues that I have is listening to chicks that are 50 years old, 45, 50 and up, out here still in the dating game, and they got these ridiculous standards of what they're looking for in a mate. I feel like the older you get, the more you lose eligibility.
Preach.
For example,
Preach.
if you are a college basketball player trying to go into the NBA, you have less marketable stock the older you are.
Right.
Because I know that when you hit a certain peak age, you are no longer good on my team.
Right.
So when you get to that age where you are not the hot chick in the club no more, you are not the young chick in the club no more, you out here carrying around bags of baggage now. You done let about 4-5 guys shoot up the club and got 2-3 babies, and 2 you done terminated. You out here ain't the 36, 24, 38 that you used to be. You don't reserve the right anymore to have top-notch requirements from a guy because you are no longer a top-notch chick.
Right.
And I said what the hell I said.
I mean, but to who though?
You just not.
But to who though?
It doesn't matter to who.
What I may feel like not top-notch, somebody else may feel like it is.
Well, what I think Robin's saying is, because I agree with Robin, some of these 40, 50-year-olds are delusional.
Period.
And I'm sorry.
Period.
I'm sorry to say it.
Period. You still got this laundry list of requirements you wanting to do, and then you sitting there going, I don't know why I'm still single.
Right.
But every dude you done met, because he didn't meet every requirement on this list, you have rejected him. But what you fail to realize, boo-boo, is you don't no longer meet every requirement on nobody's list either.
That's why I'm saying. That's why I feel like even I know we're talking we're not just talking financial currency, like your whole thing as far as the dating
currency, yeah.
Like I feel like that way across the board. Like everybody you're not gonna check every box. Yes. So my box may be important to you, and it may not be as important to me.
No, but that's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that's my problem. No,
right.
My issue is that because we know in rational minds that everybody ain't gonna check off your box, and you ain't gonna check off everybody else's box. Right. It pisses me off when these 45, 50 and up year old chicks run around here looking at they boxes like, I saw one red flag and I'm getting rid of him. Heifer, you a walking red flag.
Right.
But I mean, I agree with Robin, and I think what she's saying is, as you get older, adjust your parameters of what this guy has to be. Nobody is saying go get a bum.
That's no, absolutely not.
Like that. And no
but stop being delusional.
Yeah, no one is saying you can't have standards, but yes, stop being delusional to think that you can still get this guy when you should be thinking about here. Or maybe a little lower.
Bring some of that down a notch.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's like this. When you go buy a brand new car, you paying brand new prices. When the car is used, you ain't still about to be paying brand new prices.
Period.
Bring that price down.
Period. I am not going to a used car lot and going to buy a Benz that's done went through some things and got some miles on it and think I'm about to spend the same amount I'm gonna spend when I get to pull one straight off the lot with no miles on it.
You don't have a warranty anymore.
But this old to you what's old to you might be new to somebody else.
You got to think about it. Just throughout the board, a woman's currency is her beauty. It doesn't matter how many degrees she has. Doesn't matter how much money she make, because us guys are, unfortunately, we are visual first. That's just what
I'm
we
sorry,
are.
if is Whoopi Goldberg still alive?
Yes.
I would marry her.
Cause she got that bread.
Yeah. Her, Oprah. My girl, that everybody that was in
But here's the problem. Women like Whoopi Goldberg, women like Oprah, women that went to college and now are
I ain't starting no
figures.
media beef with Oprah. You on your own. It ain't me. Oprah, you are beautiful.
Six-figure women typically date guys in their price range. They're not typically dating
you ain't
a
me.
$20,000 or $30,000 or $40,000 a
they
year
could.
dude.
I mean, if that's what they wanted. So
They could, but they won't do it.
Okay. Wait a minute. So I get what you're saying, right? I do get what you're saying. But you also have to consider that the way these women, because I ain't mentioning on it, because I'm not starting no media war with Oprah. She could end us, and I'm not doing that.
I want that smoke.
But I don't want no smoke. Look, I'm all about the smoke, but that ain't a fight I'm having.
Right.
But what I'm saying is, what you have to remember about these women is the way they balance this thing out is because they worth $100 billion.
Right.
So at that point, when you worth that kind of money,
it's a different playing field.
Your playing field has changed.
Right.
It's these heifers that make six figures that pisses me off.
But not necessarily.
Like they done arrived and they make I make over $100,000 and you still ain't the hot chick in the club no more.
Okay, I get what
because
you're
you
saying.
want the $100,000 and up guy, but the problem is the $100,000 and up guy.
I want the younger chick.
He has way more options. The younger chick, all the way up to you, want him.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah, so he has way more options to choose from, and he's gonna choose what he wants.
First of all, ladies, I don't even need to be offensive. Let's just be real. We outnumber them 7-1.
Yes.
For every 7 of us, it's only 1 of them. Which means the older you get, your number extends more. So the longer you go single, the longer you go you done went through life and you a used car now or whatever the case may be, the longer you go in this process, the bigger that number gets. So at prime, we 7-1, right? Mm-hmm. As you go up through prime, you become 8-1, 9-1, 10-1. 12-1. Mm-hmm. So by the time you get to about 45 years old, it's about 12 of y'all, 12 to 15 of y'all after this one to every one guy now that's still single. Now we got to consider the ones that may be gay, incarcerated, married on the down low. It's all kind of variables to that now at the moment. Okay. So your pool now has shrank tremendously, which means that when you get to that point in life, you need to bring some of that down a notch to adjust to the pool that you are in at this moment.
Okay, so let me ask you this.
That you may not necessarily you may have to stop looking at the 100,000 and up guy.
Yep.
And get you a
because
50,
he still get to play in the 7-1
right.
pool.
You still get you a $50,000 hard working $70,000 working guy. We can't let other people dictate who we date. So just because your girl say, "Oh, girl, you make more than him, and he only make 50,000," now you don't want to date, and it could be a good man. You know, you don't want to go out with him because he don't make as much as you.
And to be quite honest with you, that's why a lot of these chicks still single.
I think
I talked to a girl once. And she about 35, and her list was just ridiculous to me.
What was one or two things that was on the list?
I need him to look like this, and I need him to have this, and I need his body to look like this. And I'm like, you 35 years old and still single, and your body don't look like that, right. And you don't look like that, and you, how dare you, nickel?
Right. Right.
A nickel out here looking for a dime.
How dare you, nickel?
I mean, okay, so is it more than just, like you said, is it more than just the earning potential or the earning power that they have? So it's like you run in different circles when you reach a certain bracket, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you in a room full of people, ain't nobody wearing a sign that says I make X, Y, and Z.
Right.
Nobody's wearing a sign that says I'm 100, I make six figures. So you left with just that person's attitude. Now, you don't know me from Adam. If I walk up to you and I'm talking to you, we seen this play out in the movies all the time. You think that I'm somebody else, but I'm actually just a busboy.
Mm-hmm.
But you think, or I'm the person, the valet.
But then you got this 45-year-old heifer that as soon as she find out that this man has been treating her right, doing her good, rubbing her feet at night, running her bath water, cooking her meals, washing her car, taking good care of her. Soon as this heifer finds out that he the bus boy and not the guy that owned the restaurant, now she want to get rid of him. And then you want to figure out, I don't know why I'm still single.
Right.
Yeah.
Heifer, it's you.
Mm-hmm.
I get what you're saying on that.
Yeah.
Your standards
You need
are high.
to
That's
adjust
basically
your
what you're saying.
standards.
Listen, I'm going to give y'all another one, and I'm about to step on some toes, and I don't even really care. I'm tired of these heifers running around with the drug dealer dream.
Okay.
I'm sick of these old heifers running around here with the drug dealer dream.
Mm-hmm.
Because you was hot back in the day. Because you was hot crap in your prime. Because you was pulling this, that, and the third back in the day in your prime. Now you, in your old age, in your mind, like, oh, I used to do this and I used to get that and I used to be able to do this. And now you think that that's still the life that you can live. And heifer, the devil is a lie. Let me tell you what the difference is. Back then, you was the hot chick in the club. Back then, you was the hot chick, you know what I'm saying, on the block. Back then, you was the young Coke bottle chick. You not that no more.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And don't nothing annoy me more than an old broad that don't know when to grow the hell up out of that.
Right.
Well, I mean, yeah, there's something annoy me more as an old dude can't grow up still selling weed bags. He ain't graduated to crack yet.
But see,
you ain't slanging no way.
Stop. But
you need to find another life decision.
But I feel the same way about us dudes. Like, we won't. Not necessarily. It's the opposite for us. We could care about your earning power and this, that, and the other to a certain degree. Now you got some uppity brothers that's like, nah, I can't. If she ain't this, that, and other, blah, blah. But you want the chick with the banging body and the this, that, and the other. But you let yourself go too. Like, you get yourself to we let ourselves get to a certain age and we think,
but let me tell you what overrides that.
The money.
Because with a guy, that's all they do have to have.
Yeah.
I know.
But let me tell you how important money is. Don't go out here, go to the club, talk to the finest chick in the club, ask her out, you have conversations with her. Then when it comes time to ask her out and y'all go out, you talking about going Dutch. Get your money up. You the one wanted the baddest chick in there. You wanted to be out here flossing and thinking you the man. And now when you take this girl out, you asking her to pay for her half.
You should have
of the
dated
meal.
your wage.
Right. Or you asking
Because now
her to
you
pay the tip. Date within your pocketbook area.
Period.
Yeah, not saying that you got to be out here throwing money to these chicks, paying their rent and stuff, but you can't be asking them out, asking them to go places and stuff like that.
I
and
feel
then
like
say,
this,
let's
if
go.
you
My
can't-
daddy used to say, you got to pay the cost
to be the boss.
boss.
If you can't afford to be dating, you shouldn't be dating.
Yeah.
If you can't
or
afford
date
dating,
within your pocket range. You can't date, your pocket say I can't date a 9 or 10, but I got 6 and 7 money, which means you may be able to get away with a picnic with a 7.
but see, here's the thing. I feel like it doesn't matter to most women. I'm not gonna say all. All of them feel like they deserve what the boss chick is getting. They feel
delusional.
like, I know that, but are they wrong to feel like, oh, why does she get?
I'm not gonna say.
treatment
I'm not gonna
because
say no woman is wrong for
feeling like she's a bad. Look in the mirror and
being
look
a nickel and thinking she a
You're
dime.
not.
You are not, ladies. That is not where I'm going with this. You are not wrong for that. What you are wrong for is lying to yourself.
Okay.
You can all day have the self-esteem of a 10. But I need you to be honest with yourself that just because your self-esteem is a 10,
Right.
you a 5.
I don't listen. I don't make 6 figures, but I feel like I could pull a 6-figure chick just off my conversation.
How long
alone.
can you keep her though?
Pool, that's why I say pool is something.
If I get her to go out on a
Anybody that-
date with me, that's fine. She may be used to all of that extra. Oh, I'm the finest restaurants, this, that, and the other, and feeling all
I
stuck
didn't
up
say
and
you
bougie.
gotta take
She
her-
might just want a regular date. She
But
don't
how
want all
long
that
is it
attention.
gonna go before
It depends on the chick.
you get to a point where you kind of like, all right, my dog.
It depends on
It's
the chick.
all
But
me.
I didn't say just because she a 9 or 10, she want to go to the most expensive place. It don't matter where you go. If she a 9 or 10 and y'all at Applebee's, don't be asking her to go Dutch.
No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't. That's what I'm saying. Even if I could afford to go on a date, I'll go where my pocket say. Now, if she say, well, no, I ain't the Applebee's type chick, well, then I can't mess with you.
We got a comment from Jackie. And the comment says, if I get a divorce at this age, I'm finding somebody's son that is fresh out of high school. But I've said it on plenty of shows. Something happened to my husband, I'm going to get me a Thundercat. Because, listen, I'm going to be at that point in my life where I know I got to take care of somebody to get what I want. I'm not delusional no more. You know what I'm saying? I'm not in this delusion that, you know what I'm saying, I can go find the top-notch dude like I did the first time. Because I'm not that chick no more. I was 28 years old when I met my husband. Everything was perky. Gravity hadn't took a hold. I hadn't had no babies. You know what I'm saying? I was in my prime when I met my husband. Look, I took a picture the 2 days after our wedding. It was my 30th birthday. I took a picture on our stairs and I had on this little pink dress and coldest thing you'd ever see. He posted the picture on his Facebook and was like, she make 30 look good. And it was literally an uproar on Facebook with his boys like, she make any age look good and blah, 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 blah. I ain't got the nerve nor the audacity to do that now.
I mean, I get what you're saying, and I feel you. I definitely respect what you're saying. I just feel like if you carry yourself to a certain extent, like you said, don't be delusional. Don't look in the mirror and be like, you know what, I could pull this and pull that. But I'm saying, like, I would not try. Like if I saw Chloe Bailey somewhere, I would definitely shoot my shot. She just have to tell me nah.
But we're not saying don't
We're not
try.
saying don't try.
But just know what you getting yourself
let me
into.
What
ask
I'm
you this.
saying is when your shot get rejected.
But what if it don't?
Okay, if your
Listen,
shot don't get
a broke
rejected,
clock is right twice a day, sir.
Okay.
be prepared.
But I might be just what she needs. You
Yes,
just never
but
know.
be
Might.
prepared for that Chloe Bailey.
A broke clock is right twice a day. I'm not saying you can't shoot your shot and sometime your broke clock gonna be right. It might actually be 12 o'clock. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That happens. My point is, first, there's a couple points I have with that. First of all, don't be surprised if it don't.
Right.
Don't be sitting up clenching your pearls in a pod when it don't.
Right.
When and if it don't.
Right.
Know your role in that at that point.
Right.
Because you ain't gonna be out here acting like you God's gift to everything, walking while you walking with Kobe because your broke ass clock was right once. Okay?
I don't know. I'm gonna have to show off a little bit.
Third thing is
Leave your
So-
feelings at the door. If she pull out her pocketbook and start treating you like a helper,
when you start having to play Benson, don't be mad.
when she giving you $40 and be like, okay, it was nice, go home now.
Hey,
Don't get your feelings in the
I could
uproar.
live with it. I would live with
But
it.
no, and that's fine because again, it happens.
Right.
We're not telling people not to
We
shoot
ain't
their
saying
shot.
don't shoot your. I'm not saying don't shoot your shot. I'm not saying don't think you the truth.
Right.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying to let history be your guide. If you have tried this list
Mm-hmm.
several times and it has not worked for you, maybe your list is the problem, is all I'm saying.
Okay. So, do you feel like people who are equally financially, those are the people who should date each other?
No.
Do you feel like
Because a rich guy could care less if she rich.
so? You think that it's okay for the man to make the money?
I said that at the beginning of the
and
show.
she can be nothing.
I
Let
said
me
that at the
tell you
beginning
this.
of the show.
And this-
it ain't fair when it comes to
Okay.
that. I'm sorry.
So now I'm going to step on some toes. Beyonce is fine and she's rich.
Uh-huh.
Jay-Z money compared to Beyonce money. Beyonce is the retail worker. But Beyonce is not going to date somebody regular. You know, she's going to date Jay-Z's and above. Jay-Z got with her because she fine. Her money is nothing compared to his money.
I don't know, Ty. I
It's,
think
her
know
money
if I
is
agree
a
with
lot to us.
right.
But it's not nothing to him.
I think you might need to look at that again because hold on, let me tell you. And this ain't about them, but I'm just saying in general, if the Jay-Z's of the world and people like him is in a peculiar situation. Look what they said about him. Look what they said about people who look like him. You wasn't supposed to have a Beyonce.
Everybody know that's a bunch of bull. Jay-Z is a billionaire-ish. He has, so ain't no, just like he said, ain't no ugly billionaires. Billionaires got some of the baddest chicks out there. And Beyonce, although she bad and although she's a multi-millionaire, she's still not a billionaire. So it's,
I don't know if I agree with this.
you gotta, I'm gonna send you all something. I'm gonna send you this.
I don't really care what they
I'm gonna
make.
send
My
you
point
this link
is,
that say the difference between billionaires and millionaires.
What I'm saying-
and their earning and buying potential.
I don't care nothing about that. My point in this, is, I think the fact what you're missing in this is the other side of that. The part that I think you're missing in this is his money afforded him the 10.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Beyonce is the 10.
His money.
Yes.
But I'm not about to sit up and call her the retail chick. No, what
But
I'm
if
saying
you
is
compare money
his
to money.
his money afforded him the chick that was the 10.
Right.
Because a dude that looked like Jay without that money could have never pulled a chick that looked like B.
Yeah, absolutely.
But you have to hear what she say about him. He's charming, his charisma. She never talk about any of that stuff.
That's what you gonna say. What I'm
Yes.
gonna say? He ugly, but I love him because he got money. Come on, Mike.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, that's what we do. We know it. That's what we do.
No, his money got him Beyonce.
No, but the point is, I think you're missing is Jay didn't come in with $1 billion.
But he came in, his money was still more
Like,
than hers
Jay
when they
didn't-
came in.
Jay
It's
didn't
not
come
like-
in with $1 billion. Like Jay
No.
didn't come in that thing a billionaire.
No.
though,
But
okay?
when they got together, his millions was still way more than hers. So, and it just continued to grow.
Yeah, I don't agree.
So even if he had 10 million and she had $1 million.
Look, we got a comment from our producer to say Beehive don't come for us, and they ain't gonna come for me. They coming for taxes. I don't agree with none of this.
I don't care
foolishness.
about no keyboard warrior.
I don't agree with none of this foolishness.
So okay, so let's just talk in general then.
And I'm not saying there's something wrong with Beyonce or anything
So
like
not
that.
only
But
do I have
Beyonce
to
was
have-
19, just really start popping with Destiny Child when her and Jay-Z met.
No, she had just broke from Destiny Child and went solo.
No, they
when
were
her-
still in. She was still in Destiny Child when they met.
Okay, I'm not about to
Not
sit here and
when
have
they
no whole
started
damn show
dating.
talking about Jay-Z and Beyonce. Move on.
But anyway, what I'm saying, when it comes to guys, we're looking at what our money can afford us to get.
We have a comment from Vaughn, and it says, women do have a disadvantage as they get older because at the end of the day, men are visual. And that's all I'm saying.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying. And with that disadvantage, as women, y'all got to know how to adjust to the disadvantage. Don't be oblivious to the disadvantage. Is all I'm trying to get the point I'm trying to get across. There's way too many women out here that are oblivious to the disadvantage. They think they supposed to still get young, hot, perky chick perks. And that's not the case. That's not the game, and that's not how it go.
It's not fair, but it's
the truth.
It is fair.
It's not fair.
It's
Yes,
not
it
fair,
is.
It's
but
not
it's the
fair.
truth.
It's fair because broke guys wouldn't have been able to get her when she was the hotness. So it's just a circle of life. When you young and hot, you can get the money man.
So for
No,
guys,
when you
but
not
what
young and
let me
hot,
tell you what
get
really
the
happened.
average guy.
Let me tell you what really happened. Most of these chicks played their cards too hard in their young hot stage.
Mhm.
They figured they was
Most
gonna be
of
young
these
and hot
chicks-
forever.
Not even so much because I don't believe that it's that many delusional women out here that thought they was gonna be young and hot forever.
Right, right.
Age is a horrible thing to happen to a person, right? But what I think happened was in their young hot stage, they played their cards and that list way too hard. They would not compromise on anything on that list in their young hot stage.
Right.
Not realizing that every time they went into a 2-year relationship and didn't compromise on that list, a 3-year relationship and didn't compromise on that list.
You was
The dude
getting older.
that they wasn't in a relationship with, that they was sleeping with for 3 years and not compromising on that list. They didn't realize that they were getting older as they weren't compromising and dating and playing games, not compromising on that list. And then these heifers looked up one day
Mhm.
and was like, holy crap,
Yep. It's happening.
it happened. Let me tell you what happened to me.
Bum, bum.
Basically, let me tell you what happened to me. And I'm not bull crapping because I have Facebook posts of mine to prove it. Like, you know how you get that the memories that pop up on Facebook?
Flashbacks or whatever.
I have Facebook posts to prove it. I was about 27. And I posted on Facebook one day, and all y'all that's been friends with me since then, y'all can chime in. I see Jackie in the comments. I believe Rachel is in the comments. So y'all can chime in because y'all all knew me then. I was about 27, and I posted on Facebook and was like, it's time for me to settle down and get married.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody was like, oh, why you say that? I was like, because I ain't the young chick in the club no more. Like, while I still got this touch of hotness on me, I need to go ahead and settle down and get married. And that is exactly what I did. I found the dude I was going to be with. We dated, and then we got married because I realized at that point I'm pushing 30. And the moment you cross that barrier, unfortunately, when my knees go to hurting and my back hurt and, you know, all kind of stuff, the gravity done took hold and all this other stuff, I'm not the young chick in the club no more. So I literally came to a realization one day. I don't know whether it was a gray hair that popped up. I don't know what happened.
Right.
But I came to a realization that, okay, it's time for you to stop playing games now. Because you done played these little games. You done played your hand. You done had this list. You done overplayed your hand. You done broke hearts. You done did this. You done did that. You better get settled. And I'm going to tell you the realest thing that actually happened to me in that process. One of my brothers, my sister's husband, shout out to Ron. My sister's husband, I was 27, and he looked at me and was like, yo, Lil Robin. I'm like, Ron, what's up? He said, and this is his words, not mine. So y'all want to go hard on somebody, go into my doggone thing and look up Ron, because it wasn't me. He said this. So I'm just repeating what this man said to me. He said, Lil Robin. I said, what's up? He said, when you be 30? I was like 2.5 years. He said, a chick that make it to 30 and ain't never been married is damaged goods. I said, whoa, what do you mean? He said, let me explain something to you. And again, his words, not mine. Don't come for me. He said, by the time a chick get to 30, she done slept with numerous men. She done probably got pregnant a couple times. She done did all this stuff. And still ain't found nothing she was ready to marry. She damaged. It's her, not them. And when he said that to me at 27 and a half years old, it was an eye-opener. Because I was like, dog, my clock ticking now. So it was time for me to stop having this ridiculous list, to stop going, y'all me everything on my list. It was time for me to stop wasting my time with the dude that was just a bed partner. You know what I'm saying? I was wasting his time. He was wasting my time. Right. It came to a point where it was like, I can't do this anymore. I need to start getting serious about where the rest of my life gonna go now. And that was when, about 6 months later, I met my husband. We started dating. We ended up together. But the truth of the matter is, a lot of men think like that. And ladies, you can sit up and be mad at me all you want to, but you can't do nothing about the thoughts of a man. And if you got men out here feeling like that once a chick hit 30, she damaged goods, you can't do nothing about that thought. And there's a lot of men that think like that. So if you know that the adjustment is that men think like that, you need to start adjusting to their thoughts, not what you think about you.
Okay, I agree with that.
And I'm sorry, we got Deshaun Cooper in the comments, and he said he right. So I'm not, but God, this is how men think. I've heard way too many men say, how old is she? Never been married. Oh, she damaged. I've heard it way too many times.
I feel like if we understand those rules, and everybody understands that's what it is, I feel like there should be nobody, married or not, that get mad at her significant other for going to look at or going to chop it up with the younger chick. If that's the case, if that's our mentality, because it's like we said, men are physical, visual. So it's like, okay, you realize that as you're getting older, you're not the hot chick in the club. You're not this, that, and the other. It's the reverse for us. So why is it so many women upset because we went and did X, Y, and Z and you found out it wasn't with somebody that your age or older? You're more upset because it was somebody young and hot.
If he went and cheated,
yeah.
Oh no, you get mad if he cheated with a rabbit. It don't matter. Look,
women that's more mad when they find out that. If you're gonna accept the fact that my husband is visual,
no, let me tell you why we're more mad. It has absolutely nothing to do with us not accepting the fact that our husbands are visual creatures. The reason we're more mad, and I'm just gonna be real transparent, and ladies, I'm about to put some jewels out here, and y'all can be pissed at me, but stay out my comments because I told y'all I'm with it all today. The reason we get mad when y'all cheat with a younger chick don't really have nothing to do with y'all. The reason we're angry that y'all cheat with a younger chick is because we know we not that hot chick no more. We know gravity done took over. We look in the mirror and we understand that we've aged. So it's almost a gut shot at that point that not only do we have to live with we're not that chick no more, we know that you know we not that chick no more. Because the one thing as a woman we want is to always be that chick to you.
Well, you're not. If judging by the rules, you're not. Because how can I get mad? How can
Let me explain something to you, sir. I'm that chick to my husband.
Okay.
So here,
but if you going by the rules, you can't say that you can compare yourself to the 21-year-old that's out there that had the body that you had when you was 21 years old.
When she's single, she can't compare.
But once I get married,
it doesn't matter.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't.
Matters.
How the rules gonna change because you put a ring on your finger?
Because you supposed to, at that point, we done got beyond me being the young fly chick now. The point that we decide to get married, and this is why a lot of marriages fail. This is why a lot of marriages fail. Because y'all still wrapped up in the young, right? I need to be happy, and I need to see this, and I need to see that. And unfortunately, marriage ain't about you being happy, my dog.
Not at all.
That ain't what marriage is. Not about you being happy.
Well, then don't be mad when I go find happiness.
You go ahead and go find happiness if you want to.
That's you trying to be happy.
And guess what's gonna happen? She gonna age too.
Yes.
And then I'm gonna just find another one.
Then you the problem.
Then don't get married.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. If my money can afford me the new hot ride, why? According to the rules,
get married? Yes,
I will ride that hot ride till it ain't hot no more, and then I go get me another.
But then
hot
guess
ride.
what happens to your side of it?
I get old. And my money run out.
No. You get old and your stop working. Because that's another rule to keeping the young hot chick. Because let me tell you, when I was a young hot chick, you better have it hard every time I get ready
they
for
make
it.
Viagra for that.
No, sir. No,
they
sir.
Make toys.
No, sir.
You live in a lifestyle. You mean to tell me just because I can't deliver on that end this
That's
life?
exactly what the hell I mean.
You better get wet when you get in this Lamborghini.
No, sir. No, sir. Because let me tell you what's going to happen to your Lambo. Let me tell you what's going to happen to your Lambo. While you at work or while you taking your afternoon nap, I got me a young dude at the crib. I'm out here pulling your Lambo up.
Because guess what?
To the new hotness. So now you done played this game to the absolute fullest, and now this game playing you to the absolute fullest.
My feelings don't get involved. But here's my other statement.
Don't be mad.
No, I'm not. No, I'm saying I won't get mad because I already know why she here. I already know. Yes. Just like if a richer dude come along, I don't care how much love and happiness and this, that, and the other. That dude come telling you the right thing and he got way more money, you out the door.
Well, that's the thing. Yes, you.
That's because none of y'all had a commitment in this thing. So that's a game, everybody. If y'all decide that y'all gonna be single and play this game, then y'all be single and play this game. But me and Ty is saying the moment you get married,
I ain't get married.
No, what we're saying is the moment you get married,
things change.
It's supposed to.
Marriage is not about you being happy.
Not at all.
Sorry.
Whatsoever.
If marriage was encouraging to people to go get married.
It's the truth.
One of the things that pisses me off more than anything in the world is married people wanting to be happy all the damn time.
Right.
What makes you think that you're supposed to be happy? Be happy all the time? You don't get to be happy all the time.
I'm saying I agree with that.
Nothing in the vows that say
happy.
Nothing. It says
love, honor, cherish,
honor, obey. Ain't nothing
in that to say happy. Even when the Bible talks about love, it says love is patient, love is kind, love endures all things. Even the Bible say that love gonna hurt you, love gonna break you down, love gonna have you mad as hell. All that is in the Bible. Like I'm paraphrasing, but it's there. The Bible literally tells you that love got to be patient. Why would it say love got to be patient if you supposed to be happy? Because even Jesus knew that I'm gonna knock your damn head off your shoulder at some point. So love got to be patient.
Yes.
It got to be kind. Why say it got to be kind if I'm supposed to be happy? If I'm happy, I'm kind. Well, guess what? Because love gonna make you unkind. So it's reminding your dumb ass to be kind. Love endures. Or it literally says love endures all things. If I'm happy, what I got to endure? I'm happy over here because even Jesus knew that love was gonna make you want to not endure none of this shit.
Well, so all the people out there that's watching this now, I'm gonna pass around this collection because we need to collect a love offering for that sermon because Pastor done preached today. Musicians,
play the song.
We collecting the love offering.
I'm being happy.
Listen,
You're the audacity.
that just-
Yes.
Listen.
Because people are happy.
Listen.
happy. I
I've
want
been
to
ma-
be happy.
I've
And
been-
that's why
listen,
so
I've
many
been married
people
twice
get
and there will not
divorced.
be a third.
People want to be happy.
I've been married twice and there will not be a third ever because I'm not buying into this. I'm doing it for love. We love each other. I don't want to get to know nobody like that no more ever. So I'm in a whole different
Out here want to
bracket.
be happy. You got a lot of
Love.
nerve.
Marriage is about
Marriage is
commitment and responsibility.
Not happiness.
Yes.
That does not sound encouraging. People
Not
that wanna get married.
happiness. Don't nothing piss me off more than somebody. I'm just not happy. Shut up. Sit down somewhere. Happy? No, be patient. Be kind.
Right.
Endure all things. You get happy. You lucky to get happy.
You only get happy doing
There's
that.
some happy folks
honeymoon
out.
When you
season.
get that,
There's some happy
there's
folks
times
out
in
there.
marriage where y'all reach a happy place, but it don't last. So what happens is
We're not
you
saying
start
you miserable.
you start appreciating the heck out of those calm, happy
Right.
times because you know that calm, happy don't last. It's not even supposed to. Hell, let's take marriage out of the equation.
Okay.
How many times in regular life do you just get to be calm and happy?
When I'm by
all
myself.
the time.
Honestly, when I'm by
I
myself.
mean, listen.
When I'm by myself.
Calm and even your thoughts is horrible. So you can't even say you by yourself and calm and happy because you can literally think yourself into depression. So even your ignorant ass mind is not right for you. It don't even allow you to be calm and happy all the time. Happiness is a construct. You dummies running around thinking you supposed to be happy all the time. Who happy? First of all,
Nobody
people that
is
even
happy all
pretend to
the
be
time.
happy all the time pisses me off. I'm not gonna even lie. People that pretend to be happy all the time anger me. I really anger me because I know it's fake. Nobody is that happy all the time. This is not a Disney movie. You are not outside singing with the birds and picking flowers and squirrels coming up to your leg. I'm sorry. Nobody is happy all the time.
But that's what
Why
too many
squirrels
people
gotta
think
come in?
marriage is. A Disney
Squirrels,
movie.
though. What the squirrels do? Squirrels come
Yes.
up to your leg. I'm done.
With birds flying around
Right.
making you a wedding dress.
You see, exactly.
No.
This is not a Disney movie. You don't get to be happy all the time.
What?
Pisses me off when people be running around friendly and happy all the time. That angers me. So you don't never have a bad day. Now don't get me wrong, the flip side makes me mad too. When people are always mad and always having a bad day,
Right.
that pisses me off too. Because there's stages
Right.
and waves. There's levels. There's times where you're going to have bad days. There's times when you're going to be happy. So in your marriage, you're going to have look, I am in a point in my marriage where we're in a really happy space. And I'm enjoying the hell out of that happy space. And I'm enjoying every moment of that happy space because I know for 100% fact that a trial is going to come in that.
Right. I mean, that's just life. That's
Back to the
life.
Bible. It does not say weapons will not form.
Right. They will form.
It just said it won't be prosper.
They won't prosper. Y'all niggas out here ooh, child, I'm sorry.
Well, I can break it down super plain. So,
Somebody get
okay,
Pastor
people
some
want to
water.
be happy in their marriage, but think about it. Your 4-year-old that has no bills, don't do nothing whatsoever, is not happy all the time. So why do people think that they supposed to be happy all the time in their marriage?
My daughter
Your kid
has nothing to worry about ever.
It's literally
Literally
not happy
nothing.
all the time.
And she ain't happy all the time.
Right.
My daughter will have a meltdown about her stockings. Guess what? Because they made her unhappy.
I mean, I'm not saying that, but I'm saying that if my point was, I guess before we went down that road, was understanding the fact that if you say, okay, men are physical and they're gonna look at what's visual, they're gonna look at what looks good. If you can accept the fact that, hey, I'm not the hot chick in the club anymore. I'm 40 years old. Everything is not as in place as it used to be. Why are you getting mad at him, even married or not, if he decide that in one of these unhappy moments that he go out and get with something that
Can I
make
read some comments by my co-pastor?
Yeah.
Because my co-pastor in the comments. Let me read some comments from my co-pastor.
Okay.
the first comment says, marriage will teach you about selflessness. The next comment says, marriage teaches you to serve. The next comment says, the 12 disciples got on Jesus' nerves and angered him.
Right.
You better than Jesus?
No, I'm not
You
saying
supposed
that.
to be happy all the time.
No, I mean, I remember when he ran amok in the temple.
So pretty much what you saying is, if I'm rich and I'm married, then she should be okay if I cheat.
Yeah. If she going by those rules, like, okay, I'm 40, I'm 50 years old, and I don't look like the 22-year-old, the 26-year-old. If I step out there and get that, understanding that I'm a man with money, I'm taking care of you, I'm taking care of that. Like you said, like, okay, my money, I don't have to look like anything. But to that 21, 22-year-old, I'm a man with money with power.
Speaking of my co-pastor, he got another comment about that. It says, men can't keep playing that game either. They can front like they can, but they really can't. Our bodies physically decline too. Sometimes that blue pill won't help you if you're not in shape.
So this is what I would say.
I agree with that.
This is what I would say to the rich guy and a woman, and he want to cheat. So I think the reason why, one of the biggest reasons why she got mad, or she get mad because he went out to cheat, because he took the choice away from her. If that's what he want to do, if he want to be rich and go out there and still get the hotness and be married, have that conversation with her ahead of time. Give her that option to choose to stay or leave, and then go do what you do. So a lot of that time she may have been okay with it, but you took that choice from her.
Okay, I'll give her
All
the choice.
right, fellas, we got it's 9 o'clock.
Okay, I would say this: you gave her the choice, but on that level, it don't matter what you say, whether you with it or not. Because even if you say you are with it, that's even better for me. If you say you're not with it, I just got to be more clever and do it more behind your back.
But you still initially gave her that choice.
Oh, well.
Lord help.
Tomato.
Okay,
all right,
so
we're gonna hit them final thoughts. Mike
thought.
Jones, what you got?
For me, I think that understanding all aspects of all the rules, if these are the rules, then, if you understand the rules, it can't just be one-sided. You can't say, accept me for, I got to be a certain age and I got to look a certain way before I get married, and then be mad at the married man who go and look for the younger thing, and vice versa. You can't be the dude with money and expect to have that solid woman that's going to hold you down, not use you for your money like the young chicks do. Because like you said, you know why they there. But this woman that had your kids, she helping you build an empire. She know your ins and outs. Y'all done been together for a long time. So that's more valuable to a man like that, that this is what I get at home. She may not be as fine as she was when she was younger, but she's all mine. So you got to understand both on both sides.
And in that, you still talking about commitment over happiness. All right, Ty.
Oh, Mike was finished.
Yeah, I'm done.
I mean, I'm pretty much with Robin on this one all the way. I'd say we need to be more realistic of what we can and can't have. If you, for women, if you're older, then we're not saying that you have to get a bum out there, but just be realistic about your list. Stop being so delusional. Otherwise, you're going to be by yourself. And for men, once again, stop being delusional when it comes to who you're trying to date. Understand that if you're trying to date that hot chick or super hotness, it's going to cost you a little more than the average chick. So, you can stay in your lane, or you can understand what you're trying to go after.
All right. My thing is, I think there needs to be a lot of people that's more realistic.
Mm-hmm.
Just real talk. Just be more realistic. When your stock declines, you don't get up and try to buy Amazon or do a merger with Amazon when your stock ain't doing no numbers. What value are you to Amazon if your stock ain't doing no numbers? What that means in the dating game is, if you dealing with a 10, 15, high quality, high standard, high class, and you're not on that level and you've declined, over years, your stock has declined over years, maybe you should start trying to acquire companies that's in trouble like you are.
Okay. Right.
They gotta be in trouble though. Maybe they just not as profitable as they used to be.
Just saying.
No.
They had a
I'll
couple
get you.
quarters in the red.
Right,
You know what I'm saying?
right.
They can be acquired.
Toys R
It's
Us.
all, you know what I'm saying?
Ain't no more of them.
You know what I'm saying? A company could have came in and bought Toys R Us.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yes, you know,
That's-
Robin, you right. Stop being. You see Netflix out of there, and you still trying to be Blockbuster. Blockbuster better get
Well,
in
you
line
let her-
before you go out of business. Robin, right? You see Netflix. You better start get some streaming customers and
you
start trying to get
gonna
people
go
to
open
rent
up a
these
Hollywood
movies.
video after
Right.
Netflix pop up and you see
Yes.
the Blockbuster struggling already. The audacity.
I'm done with
Yes,
y'all.
absolutely.
It's like
Tune
he
in
sat
next
up
week.
and thought about it and was
Right.
like, wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
Because you got all these blockbusters out here refuse to change when new Netflixes is coming every day.
Well, I tell you what, let me just find me a Tubi. Let me find me
And
a
on
Tubi.
that note, man, thank y'all for kicking it with us tonight. This has been Just Our Opinion with Robin.
Mike.
And Ty.
Deuces.
Peace.